Oh, hi everyone. I'm Felicia Rondo, and that's close over there.
Hey y'all.
And this is Sonic the Black Knight, and the end is near.
Yeah, welcome.
Get my glasses on here. So, when we last left off, there were still a couple things left to do.
Yeah, there's some bonus levels in Cauldron and Great Megalith, but we don't need to do those.
Yeah. Hey,
our-
Rain in chat.
Hey! Love to see ya.
Good to hear ya.
Our only requirement right now is to go to the Dragon's Lair and do the mission that is rightfully Sonic's.
Then we'll do that. Just our luck. Sorry.
It's been a bit. You may want to restart for your time. But,
Yeah, let's do that. I'm beating the clock.
Yeah. As with all of these missions, you only have 7 minutes to complete it. Because after that point, we'll all be dead.
Great.
Yeah. Merlina's fun little social experiment of making death and decay spread out from Avalon. It's a threat.
It's a social experiment.
Dude, these spiders.
Fuck off.
I think you just want to like slash as you run to get by them. Or just jump by them, of course.
Oh, hello.
Then they might creep up from behind you. Just jump.
Cool. Yay!
Yeah, we get to jump up instead of doing that kind of upward climbing mechanic. Yeah. Corner pole bonus.
What? Oh,
You're on a
Thunder
lightning dragon now.
Fucking Sonic ass shit going on.
Mm-hmm. So many dragons.
Yeah. Working on it.
Yeah. That's more of an Eastern style dragon. It is truly to the detriment of language that like big scaly winged dragons and like long snake-like flying mystical dragons are both called dragons,
Yeah.
even though they are very inherently different things. But the words got associated, so we're stuck with the world where we just have to call them dragons and specify if you mean like fire breathing and steals treasure, or floats above the ground and doesn't want to hurt anyone. You can slash just while on the thing, right?
It slows me down.
Ah,
Considerably.
gotcha. I think if you have soul swords built up, you can use that on the back of the dragon to go faster.
If I build up soldiers again.
Yeah. You built some up.
Alright.
Dragonlight's a little for you. It's not a lot.
Doesn't have all day.
I mean, it was nice of the Dragon Beetle to come out and help.
Yeah.
Busy
Fuck!
dragon schedule.
Ah.
It's alright, you hit a checkpoint.
Getting through, getting through.
Whew.
Fucking spider.
There's a
we go.
lot of them, but... Alright.
No problem. Alright. New mission in Dragon Slayer. Let's...
Yeah.
Dragon Fang.
Points gained for defeating 4 enemies specifically simultaneously.
Turquoise.
Lovely.
Quasi Magic Stone.
Yeah, it appears to have had a use at some time.
That's the helmet and first launch. Okay.
More materials for crafting weapons.
Yeah. Okay. Well, special challenge, Dragon Slayer.
I have played this mission a lot, I think because it has the potential to drop special materials,
Okay.
and I have crafted all the ultimate weapons before.
Alright. Cool.
Also, it's a cool song, I just want to say.
Yeah. This game has a neat soundtrack.
Yeah, so, this little run-up is basically a chance for you to get rings, which you can then use in this boss fight.
I think the soundtrack, the sound effect that plays when, like, I get those ring fairies is like a generic cartoon sound effect that I specifically heard in Sonic Underground, which is fun for me.
That reminds me about how, like, in Sonic Underground when they're zooming, it's the same sound effect when they use the Shadow of the Hedgehog for some of the robot enemies.
Is this the one that's like the Bio Lizard?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause it doesn't look like it.
I mean, it kind of does. Like, it's big and four-legged.
Alright.
If you were seeing it from, like, you know, if you were running around it, you'd probably see the similarities more.
I guess so. Now go down here. Let's finish it off already. Stop fucking scolding me, Mom! Jesus! Here goes nothing. Aw, man. Am I doing something wrong here?
No, you're doing damage. I think this is just the final area, so, like, you have to finish it off here.
Okay.
I think.
Alright. Oh,
And there you go.
Sometimes you can just say it was a worthy adversary in the dialogue, just convey that for the player. The game doesn't.
I like that. I like that fight.
Paradox. Sapphire. Nice. It's not red like a ruby. That is true. A sapphire is not red like a ruby.
Alright.
Here goes.
All right.
Hey Freo in chat.
Hey, you're just in time.
Thanks for stopping by. You're just in time for the story to start back up.
結界の力が弱すぎます。
そろそろ潮時だな。ああ。Here we go!
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Dark Hollow. Okay,
Here it is.
endgame. Here we go.
While it is a red level, only Sonic can come here.
お越しになると思っていましたわ。
やり合う前に聞いておくか。なんでこんな真似をしたんだ。この国を黄泉の亡者から救うんじゃなかったのか。
いずれにせよこの国は滅びます。それが定めなのですから。あなたはこの国が最後どうなるかご存知？
ご存知じゃないな。
I don't fucking read.
ガウェイン教とランスロット教の対立によって国政は乱れ、円卓の騎士団は崩壊。そしてアーサー王は実子のモードレッドに撃たれ、アバロンへ
His son Mordred. Oh man, who plays Mordred in this? Who's Sonic's kiddo? Silver? No, it's Galahad. Fuck.
皆が理想としたこの世界、アーサー王と円卓の騎士の物語はいずれ滅びの時を迎える。祖父マーリンの作ったアーサー王が失敗作であったばっかりに。でもこの鞘を持った私にならできるのです。誰もが夢見た理想の世界、永遠不変の王国創造が。
やめろ。こんな世界が永遠に続いて何になるってんだ。
滅びを知る私の悲しみはこの黄泉の深淵より深い。それがあなたに理解できて。
分かりたくもないね。
Oh, this is good.
無駄ですわ。
Dark Gaia, no!
ソニックカリバンたわけあれほどよそ見するなと
これで終わりにいたしましょう。ソニック殿、もう十分です。
やめろソニックそれ以上無駄だ
騎士は敵を前に逃げたりしないんだろバ
バカ野郎、もう騎士道なんて関係ないだろ。逃げろ、頼む、逃げてくれ。
騎士道なんて花から関係ないさ。俺はただ俺の行きたい道を行きたいだけだ。ソニック。
これは失われて久しい聖剣の光。みんな武器を。
Oh, I love this game.
大聖剣エクスカリバーよ。
じゃあ行くぜ。
All right.
あなたにはわからない。あなたには理解できない。だから私がやるしかない。あなたはもう
永遠に続く世界に何の価値がある。そんな世界願いだけだぜ。
なんとか接近できるものか。
You can, yeah, cut through the barrier.
あなたの
How do I get close?
You can deflect the balls with your sword, but you have to dodge the sword strike. Oh, no, right, you have to counter the sword strike. Ah, it's been
Alright. Alright.
Yeah. Hey Fred Sat says that I love this song too. This song is so good.
Yeah.
タイミングを合わせて剣を振るんだ。
It's not giving me the prompt.
You swung too early.
It
'cause
didn't
you were
give it
swinging.
earlier when I wasn't swinging. I
I
didn't
think
swing
if you're
that time.
you were dodging,
あなたにはわ
so I think that interrupted.
タイミングよく切り返すぜ。
私には届かない。
このままじゃダメか。
ならば隙を見て一気に畳みかけるぞ。
And then you are building up your soul servants. But you so don't remember if that
タイミングを合わせて剣を振るんだ。
how that works. It's been a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
このままでは拉致あかん。ソウルサーチで一気に仕掛けるぞ。
Can you activate your soul surge? Okay, yeah, that's what, you have to activate soul surge once you built it up. Do you want to restart?
Let's do that, yeah.
Yeah. Also, during the soul surge, you were swinging wildly, which is what I always do. If you like time it just right, you can actually beat her in one soul surge.
Let's try that.
よいか、タイミングが大事だぞ。タイミングを合わせて剣を振るんだ。
Not sure how to time it right, but I have seen it happen.
あなたの刃
And yeah, you can't deflect the tiny ones, just the big
ならば
ones.
隙を見て一気に。
タイミングよく切り返すぜ。
I don't know what I was supposed to do.
You can't deflect those small ones, so that's like
たは平気なの？
物語は終わらないさ。終わってしまうのは死を止めた時だからな。
ソウルゲージを貯めつつチャンスを待つのだ。
I don't know what happened there.
Oh, it's because you hit the next phase. Right.
覚醒した私を甘く見るなよ。貴様の歪んだ考え事一刀両断してみせようぞ。
期待してるぜ相棒。
I think right after you counter a sword is the time you want soul surge.
あなたには理解で
Like probably after countering 2, so it's basically full.
タイミングよく切り替えて。
このままでは拉致がかん。ソウルサーチ一気に仕掛けるぞ。
Yeah, I'm not gonna try timing anymore. There's no way to tell.
Yeah, you don't know the timing, so yeah.
あなたの刃
I also don't know the timing, so.
このままじゃダメだ。
ならば隙を見て一気に畳みかける。
このままでは物語が終わってしまう。それでもあなたは平気なの？
物語は終わらないさ。終わってしまうのは死を止めた時だからな。
よいか、タイミングが大事だぞ。タイミングを合わせて剣を振るんだ。
逃げる隙は与えないぜ。
前線に持ち込めばこちらにも十分勝機はあるぞ。
ソウルゲージを貯めつつ反撃のチャンスを待つぜ。ソウルサージで一気に行くぜ。
New face in that. Oh, it's all scary.
声も届くやも。
Okay. Surprise quick time event. Let's go.
切れぬものなし。
Thumbs up. All right.
No problem.
Okay.
Gosh, I love that fight. Fun fact, when I first played this game, and for a while, I didn't know you could attack the barrier or deflect the balls, so I just dodged them slowly. That fight goes a lot slower if you do that.
Resonant metal. All right. Stone brooch.
Resistance to petrification attacks greatly increased.
Nice.
Yeah.
And an ice brooch. Sorry.
Yeah. I think you need orichalcum for every legendary weapon.
Okay. Well,
orichalcum.
so
yeah.
just playing it over and over will do it for you.
Well, you'll need other materials too.
All right.
Yeah, each legendary weapon. Anyway, I'll get into that. For now, the ending.
マリーナ、どんな世界にも終わりはあるさ。でも滅びの悲しみがあるからこそ、その世界で生きる人たちは限りある時間を輝かせようと一生懸命になれる。俺はそう思うぜ。
おじい様。ソニック殿、よくぞご無事で。
みんなのおかげさ。
全くもってその通りだ。
しかし本当のアーサー王が幻だったとはな。
円卓の騎士団も解散だな。
何をほうけたことを言ってるんだ。
そうですよ。
え、それはどういう意味だ？
みんな私を誰だと思ってるんだ。私は王の資格者を決めるかの政権カリバーンだぞ。
それじゃあお前が真のアーサー王？え、俺？
What a cute ending.
So yeah,
Okay. So,
I love the conflict that exists between Sonic and Merlina.
yeah.
It's actually a conflict that I've seen almost identically in a game that came out this year.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because in a series that's known for its deep, interesting philosophical questions. Because this is really cool,
This is really good.
and I think it's a perfect position to put Sonic in.
Yes.
And it's something that, from the beginning, with Sonic being like, you can't be the hero every time,
Yeah.
it's so good, because, Merlina's whole reason for doing this, for trying to cloak the world in darkness, is of a fear of things ending.
Yeah.
And so to stop that, she seeks to just stop everything.
Yeah.
Freya says the song means most to me. This is a beautiful song. Live Life. It's...
So, I see a lot of parallels between this and Secret Rings, but this, I think, tackles what I think they might have wanted to do with Secret Rings, but much better and more to Sonic's character. Because, no problem, Rain. You have a good cry.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because, ultimately, Sonic is, siding against, he's siding for change in this, story. Whereas, in the previous, he was siding with things staying the same, as they always have been, forever.
Yeah, which is exactly what the antagonist of this
Yeah.
game is rooting for.
Just, the villain of this story is a refusal to accept change and difference and, the passing of time, even. And, because it's not always going to be the way it always was. Whereas Secret Rings was just playing the world's smallest violin about stories, and people have their stories about genies being trapped for millenniums and being slaves.
Yeah.
It's so good. I don't like that, and I like it better when Sonic, who is just an emblem of freedom, just siding with the randomness of the universe over just this really this very scared, very unresolved sort of desperate need to keep things going in perpetuity.
Yeah, and something that I like as well is that Merlina is not villainized for her honestly very natural and understandable fear of change and of the end. She stopped and she set right about it, but there's no hatred against her. There's no dire repercussion that has to befall her. Because ultimately, like, you know, you can understand where she's coming from. You can understand her sadness and her fear about the world. But, you know, it's still not right what she's doing. And
Yeah.
And Sonic has to bring us all pain and fear.
Yeah. He isn't the hero this time.
Yeah, he is.
Bringing about the end of the world.
Yeah, you know, in a gradual sense, but, you know, we are here to make sure that the world ends appropriately, and that death comes for all living things, as it should.
Yeah.
Which is such a bold fucking stance.
Sonic's siding with Mother Nature here.
Yeah.
Which, you
And
know,
it's so great.
in a sense, he always has.
Yeah. It's just, you know, nature also means things ending.
というわけで、さっきまでアーサー王物語の中に呼ばれて行ってきたってわけさ。いやー、大変だったぜ。今度の冒険は。
それで
いやー、だからもう最後は切ったり切られたりで。でも自分でも驚いたぜ。まさか自分がアーサー王だったなんて。
それがデートをすっぽかした言い訳ってわけ？
違うって本当なんだって。うわ、ちょっと待ってエミ。ハンマーでかっ。
ちょっと待ちなさいソニック。
It's okay, they can go on another date. Wow.
Alright, so now that you've beaten game, a bunch of stuff has happened.
Yes.
And unlocked. So yeah, in Knight's Passage there's now perfect sounds. Oh, okay, not gonna do that. In the Deep Woods, Lancelot returns. This is the Lancelot rematch, which is basically, I like to think of it as how the fight really happened.
Yes.
Because he is meant to be the strongest of all the knights, and he's the only one to get a rematch.
And it beholds its ultimate power.
Yeah, you might not win this, and that's okay. He can now use all of his mighty abilities, including the Chaos Blast. There's Chaos Spear. It took me a while to beat this.
Okay, fuck ranking, I'm just gonna try and beat him.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't know if continuing to talk about the game story is good while you're trying to do this hard thing.
Ow.
I mean, you can tell me if you think that's good or not.
I don't know if it will be for right now.
It is cool to see him be able to use like all of Sato's strongest techniques. All the chaos powers. A cool thing about the sword duels, though, while they are really hard, you never die to them. even if you're at 0 rings, the attack from the sword duel won't reduce you to death.
Feels like I have to do it like a little early.
You gotta be fast. Like he is the hardest one to sword duel or do anything against.
Like just said earlier, I did a little early, and then it worked that time. I don't like how the timing changes. It should just be the same timing every time. Is there a reason why it's not, I think?
Are you sure it is a different timing?
Yeah.
I haven't noticed it being different specifically, but I'm not playing either.
Like it's been very like sometimes it's like immediate, sometimes it takes a while.
I couldn't tell you why it is that way. It's been a while since I've actually played, so my feeling for the actual fight is nowhere near fresh. Yeah, this fight is not fair. He basically has an attack at no matter what range you're at to destroy you.
I can. See, that was like a second.
I think after the initial one, the timing is the same, but yeah, I guess the initial timing does vary.
It's really hard to like prepare for the second class because I never know if it's gonna go through the first time, like my first class. It switches it up more than once.
I don't know how you mean by more than once.
The timing. It's not just like it's not just after the first time. It like it keeps changing afterward.
Well, you didn't get through to the second class any of those times. I don't expect that you'll be able to beat him today on stream, because I had to practice for a long time before I could do that. But there are new stages that have been acquired in all the areas.
This was from before, but I'll just do it right now.
Yes, this is from before, but we haven't done it yet. But yeah. Okay, so you have to no. You have to use the kick here.
And to this point, someone is going to explain to me the kick.
So if you Soul Surge and then take your Nunsuck when you hit those balls, you kick. Time your kicks and you can defeat the enemies. This is the only way to defeat the enemies.
Alright.
The game never explains kicking. Nice, you did it. I think there might be a few excess enemies, so...
Alright.
And you cleared it. That is a weird mission that requires kicking.
Yep.
But got Sapphire. Ooh, the Tome of Rings.
And I steal.
And-
I feel like I should have gotten this before now. Still got it, feels pretty standard.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
just
talking
look at
about
the draw.
things.
Which things?
We had to stop before. I forget what it was. I just got so caught up in that awful fight.
We had to stop?
Because we were doing Sir Lancelot, like, and y'all were like, "Oh, I don't know if talking about it would be good right now."
Oh yeah, it's talking about the game
Yeah.
and like the story. Yeah, Defeat 15 Years in a Row is a new mission. That one would be a bit tough. What's the Dark Woods stage? Since new, if there is one. Is there one? Knight's Passage seems to have something.
Yeah.
Oh right, the Perfect Sounds.
Let's just talk about the game.
Yeah. There's your treasury. Yeah, we've got all these wonderful tracks. We've got With Me.
Couldn't
Which
really
is-
enjoy it at all during the final boss, but
It is such a good song. I have listened to this just countless times. It's really, really cool.
it is.
The lyrics in it, of course, have obvious applications to Merlina, but if you listen through, also a lot of the songs seem to be from Sonic's perspective. And it kind of reads as like a duet between them, though it is not sung as a duet.
Yes.
But the only thing that could make the song better, I think, is if it was sung as duet.
Yeah. Here's harmonizing. Yeah. It's this game is definitely an improvement all around. From improvement from Secret Rings.
Yeah. But yeah, the sort of the core conflict of the game is, it's like it's foreshadowed
Yeah.
towards the beginning, but it doesn't come up until that final stage, which makes it difficult to talk about like the real core of like what makes this story great before you've gotten to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I like it a lot. Also, it's really cool. The fucking when the music starts up, when Sonic's about to get the power
Yeah.
and the swords, and then switching to CG just for the armor sequence is really cool.
It felt like a fucking tokusatsu morphing sequence,
Mm-hmm.
which
It's
I just
so
adore.
good. Oh yeah, I love it.
And with the sword just fucking just completes itself in the light, it just, oh man, that's unbeatable.
Yeah. See, I wish I was there. I want to grab the controller and play now. I want to do my run of the final boss.
It got better as I figured it out, but there was definitely some moments where I could
Yeah.
have used more. A lot of both these storybook games could use more feedback, for the player.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you started getting into the habit of like strafing to make the socks
Yeah.
miss you, which I had forgotten because it's been so long. But
It's been a lot.
yeah, that made the fight go a lot smoother.
Yeah. It was tricky to master, but it was masterable. I was able to like get the hang of it and do it.
Yeah, and as I said before, the final boss when I first played through, that was the only part that I thought really worked.
The first time.
Yeah, and I would play that final boss battle like over and over with. I haven't done that often with Sonic games.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
the final
like-
boss isn't always the big thing, but
But a lot of the time, the final bosses aren't all that great. Like, I'm not going to go back and play Bio Lizard just or Bio Super
the final
Super
hazard.
Lizard
Final
Final Hazard. Right, Bio Lizard Final Hazard.
Final hazard. Let's call it that.
You know,
Yeah.
Final Hazard is a really cool moment. And having Live and Learn playing and all that is really fun. But like, for the most part, unless the RNG on the attacks, which was very bad.
When
I
we played
remember.
it, good lord.
Yeah, that was the fiercest Final Hazard I've ever seen.
Putting some respect on Final Hazard's name.
Yeah. But like, you know, unless you get really unlucky with that RNG, you can usually just dodge through it, hit the boil, dodge through it, hit the boil, and you're probably over before you even hear that much of Live and Learn.
Yeah.
I think I played Sato's final boss a fair number of times. Devil Doom. I played, of course, this one. I've replayed this stage multiple times.
Yeah.
And just had a blast with it. And Sonic Forces.
I
really
played that one a lot.
It took me so long, but I did the mission to beat it under time.
Nice.
I did that.
Yeah, good job.
It's hard. It is really hard because there's 3 phases and they all have different strategies and like
Yeah.
you can basically perfect the first phase. But yeah, anyway, that's getting into all these sort of Sonic games. But yeah, this is definitely one of those rare times where the final boss is such a highlight, unlike the previous game, where it's just a chore. And I'm glad that you never have to replay Secret Rings' final boss for anything.
No, yeah, don't have to get any like fire souls or anything.
Yeah, for this game, you know, there's the Orichalcum that drops
Yeah.
there, which actually, do we want to go into weapon crafting to see?
Let's see what we can get.
Like,
Play something I do really like about this game.
yeah,
Among other things. Just go into blacksmith. Is with Shara in Secret Rings. It's very much just like, okay, and here's our dainty woman who's gonna just be here and be standing in for the status quo. I only see one that uses the orichalcum.
Okay, it might be that like maybe there's different special material for each. But yeah, each of the ultimate weapons requires multiple difficult to find materials. Like I basically, if you want to get them, just look up where all the materials drop. Don't like stress yourself trying to do every stage to find them.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that is required actually is, I forget if it's one or two, but you need the medals. There's the Medal of Lancelot, the Medal of Gawain, and the Medal of Percival.
Okay.
Which are special weapons that when you equip them, change the music to being the theme of the character. Or a theme from the character. Like, Gawain gets Unknown from Emmy. I don't remember if Sato gets All Hail Sato in this one. And then Percival gets, I believe, a version of Villanova from
Rush.
Russ. I couldn't remember the word. But yeah, the one thing we haven't seen, though, is the special stages in this game. Not special stages, but like there are, I mentioned them before, there are stages that have rings and springs in them. And just like traditional Sonic stuff. If we play the bonus stages that we unlocked, we should unlock those.
I guess take one more look at them. I like the little Tails logos that the blacksmith has.
Yeah.
Is it perfect challenge? Or,
yeah, it might not be a long stage, I'm not sure, but yeah, defeating 15 enemies in a row is definitely hard.
Mystery stage.
Mastery stage.
Mastery stage.
Only allowed 10 sword swings. We could find the 7 hidden fairies.
Let's do that. Let's find some fairies.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you know, with Shara, she was like standing in for like, oh, let's keep the status quo going and all that, and but like also there was just this like, look, she's the very conventionally attractive, dainty fairy girl, or genie girl, and like and I really don't appreciate how, like, you know, that is contrasting with Eraser Jin, who is designed to be very not normative.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the villain in this game, Merlina, she is very similar looking to Shara.
Yeah.
But this time, she's the baddie. And throughout the stream earlier, I was like just very much lampshading that, like, oh, she looks so pretty. She'll always be my friend.
Yeah. It was a very good show. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah, you know, they say about judging books by the covers. It always works out.
We almost got to these hidden fairies anyway, so it's not a very difficult mission. Don't know if this mechanic here about like the little roses that you hit on and they're like switches has come up much, but it's a mechanic that is here. Really annoying enemy placement and just everything placement.
Yeah. Not the most precise movement in the world here.
I feel like maybe they want you to use Percival and like use Percival's like.
Oh, good God.
Don't even bother. It's just hold sword skates. I don't even know why it's there.
All right. New mission's been added.
Yeah. So you see, you got a bunch of new missions from that.
Hey!
Oh, it's the miracles! I love it.
Yeah, oh man, I'm so glad we did that, because, fun fact, y'all, I don't go by this name on my online pages, and I mostly prefer going by Felicia Rondo, but legally, and this isn't a dead name, but legally I am Marigold, as my name. And, Opal. And I remember Cluster made a post on Twitter when they got these flowers.
Yeah, and I said it was the most valuable treasure in the game.
It was so sweet. It made me so happy.
Yeah, I did flirting with Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah. Oh, the best thing to do. Special challenge.
Yeah, and you also got a couple new stages in 2 more areas, I believe.
Let's try this.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember exactly when you get the classic-y stages, but they do have a specific name that I think makes it easy to tell what they're about.
The old cyberspace stages.
I think you want the second geyser here. Yeah, okay, you had to defeat all those enemies. It's a weird maze. Did we see gold flying guys before?
Oh, no. This isn't fine enough level.
Just gotta be careful about these little updrafts. These fumaroles here. It didn't hurt you, but it was annoying.
It annoyed me.
Right, it's just like King Arthur when he did that. And yeah, the wrong ones will make you lose time. Thankfully, it's not a time-limited stage. Maybe just wait, because you're losing out on some time from your travel. Well, there were more enemies, so... Not sure if that's a punishment or... what. But I think you needed to defeat all those enemies. I vaguely remember this level. I definitely don't think I replayed it much. Or ever.
No kidding. Oh, what? It was... Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, we unlocked other ones.
Yeah. Okay, in Shrouded Forest we have...
Hidden fairies.
Another 5 hidden fairies. We know how those go. More hidden fairies. And then those are the same 2 we had before.
Yeah, let's find more fairies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in prison abolition, so secret rings didn't do a lot for me.
Yeah. The
And-
whole imprisoning the villain forever.
It's very just antithetical to Sonic's character.
Yeah. I much prefer this game where, you know, we seek reconciliation and forgiveness and understanding.
Yeah. The Sonicsicle.
Yeah. Alright, there's one of those. Oh, there it is.
But
I think if you're frozen and you get hit, you might instant die.
that sure is an awesome game mechanic. Where'd they come up with that?
And they put the Freezy guys right above bear traps.
Really changing the game with this inspired design ideas.
Post game. There was the Hidden Fairy. There we go. Hidden Fairy bonus. Oh. Alright, you got your 5. Just gotta get to the end now. Okay, this is annoying. And I don't think we got a any equipment that resists freeze.
Oh, we did actually, I think.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
I only
that's what's
remember. I remember petrification and poison.
Yeah, we got freeze protection at the same time as petrification. Here we go. Strong protection from freezing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ice Bros. I just missed it. Cool. That's it. Though I mean, the fact that there's a mitigating factor, I think, does make it better, kind of.
Let's see. Let's see how the Ice Bros works.
Yeah.
Also helps that I'm doing a lot better this time.
Well, you do know the stages, and that's the thing about like Sonic games in general, is that you can learn these levels. You have RPG style, stats effect mitigation. Okay, there's just a lot of hidden fairies in this level.
Sure, okay.
That was real cool. You're
I was doing like the stomp onto
stump
them.
hopping. Yeah.
Stomp hopping. Stomp hopping, as they say in Brooklyn. Play darts.
And a dartboard.
Yeah.
Hey. Alright, and we got more stages. There's a mastery stage, so that might be a bit tough. Great Megalith got...
12 columns.
It's probably not too hard if you want to do that. And I
right.
think the Dragon Lair, I think, was one of the... But yeah, as I mentioned before, there are a lot of post-game stages.
Yeah.
Like, you are getting multiple stages for every one you're beating. Ooh, that's just increased.
Cool.
Actually, do you want Ace and Rose?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Just, rather than having a specialization for... What do we have?
Ace Rose, of course, is the name of my Son Amy fan child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's a sweet boy. Anyway,
I'll hold you to that.
yeah. All right. Destroy 12 columns. And Duke Rose is, of course, the fan father of Amy.
Yeah.
Copyright
That was
cluster.
that was 2 columns.
Okay, I forgot what I was supposed to do. Hold on.
Destroy 12 columns.
Let's go, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, just make sure they don't fall on you and you should be good.
There we go. Hold on, guys. I know, fellas, I know you're excited, but keep your shirts on. There we go. This is no sweat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that one was trying to trick you, because the previous one you had 3, the middle one fell away from you.
Yeah, but this time, oh no.
Those columns weren't columns you could destroy, because they get destroyed on their own.
Man, what are they gonna think of next? That.
Yeah, you may want to pay some attention to the enemies. Ignoring them was working early on, but they do get up there in number. I seem to remember doing the stage as Gawain. I don't remember if Gawain is better, but he does have like very fast ground attacks, which might help with his stone pillars.
Yeah, let's try Gawain.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't used one of the knights yet today.
Let's go, Gawain!
Gawain, yeah!
Destroy 12 columns. Rougher than There we go.
Alright, you can just stand in the middle on this one. Be careful with this one. Dick bird.
That wasn't a good one. Almost.
Don't walk onto the one that's already broken.
Here we go. There we go.
Alright.
Gawain saves the day. Love Kana Nobutoshi. Fucking love him.
He's so good. Love hearing him.
Joker!
Occasional reduction of the cost of identifying enemy parry. Maybe you'll get a discount. Who knows?
He's the Joker! What?
Kind of makes you want to sit back and fist with Froggy. It's the Big the Cat mask.
Oh man.
Fun fact, this game's producer wanted to include Big the Cat and Omega, and is a noted Big the Cat fan, but unfortunately, regrettably, didn't end up being able to fit them in.
Yeah. Have rings.
Simple enough.
What are these? 3 hidden fairies, alright.
Yeah. Another mastery stage.
Okay. Let's do more fairies.
The thing about missions like mastery stages is that, like, not knowing what the level design is,
Yeah.
it's like, that could be really hard, or really simple. So, you might want to explore those climbable walls. Can you do diagonals? Oh.
I think I can. I could have. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
because diagonals will help you more precisely change your left to right movement. There were enemies down there and boxes that break when you defeat enemies, so... Apparently petrification is instant death. Cool. Post-game mechanics. Alright, yeah, that's what I figured. So we'll have to defeat the enemies at the bottoms of these and collect the fairies from the boxes. That was an interesting camera angle.
Okay, we're getting opinionated.
I hate that. Cameras should just be cameras.
That's fun when it works. Okay. Alright.
We may have to end up quitting and coming back with petrification. Resist. But we'll see. if I were to assume that there's any mercy in the design of these petrification guys, then I would assume blocking will stop it from working. But I don't know if they were feeling merciful when they designed those enemies.
Aw, son of a...
Gotta defeat, probably the guys on the wall.
Yeah, what do you say? What do you say?
Alright.
Bada bing, bada oh.
More wall guys!
Now they're fall guys because I defeated them.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think you need the...
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Alright, let's get up here.
Come on. Oh god. I mean, we don't need anymore, so...
Petrification!
Let's get that, let's get that
Yeah.
いらっしゃい。
Alright. Keep the rose.
I definitely forgot about the...
No, not Percival, no.
It's a very sleek character select. And it's the menu in general. Like you go to a stage and it's like everything's here. The blacksmith is how you get to all the more finicky menu stuff. Otherwise, you can just hit left and right to pick your character.
Yeah. It's nice.
It is nice. It can lead to that if your stick happens to go sideways. This happens. Oh, it just bounced off you.
Nice.
I don't know if you're immune, which is scary. I don't know if strong protection means immunity. That'd be nice if it's an immunity, because I hate instant death mechanics.
Me too.
I'll tell you what, like, I think that's the worst in any game. I think even like falling in a pit, that shouldn't be instant death. Like, you know, in a platformer.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you're gonna fall.
Just respawn me on top of that pit with like health or taken or making use of my rings down the pit. Which, hey, in Sonic, that'd be very bad because usually you can pick those up. So, you know, even if you know, you just respawn right before the pit immediately, instantly, you know, don't even waste my time. In Sonic, like, the fact that I can't pick up those rings is, you know, that's still a pretty bad negative.
Yeah.
So, like, pits are still really bad.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, they're not go back to the next checkpoint because this is an arbitrarily worse way to take damage.
Yeah.
Some game design things that we've had around for years aren't good.
Just because it's been around for a while doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Yeah. You gotta reconsider every now and then to be like, why do we do this one? I feel like we're falling into a pit, like, I don't know how well old games could have just respawned you easily at the top of the pit. But, like, modern games that aren't platformers do that stuff all the time. They respawn you if you fall down a pit and you just lose a bit of health. Like, you know, Zelda had that figured out back in Ocarina of Time. No problem. Try this out. Ooh, got a gift!
Just for me.
Crazy!
Okay, so
It is not immunity.
not immunity, but
You may
alright.
want to retry for the time.
Yeah, alright, one more try.
さてとどこに隠れてるのかね
Alright, so just gonna get the minimum and then run for it.
I guess
Like-
so.
Because it'd be nice to get that present, but
There's other considerations to have, like how much patience I have to spare
Yeah.
for this game.
the post game has some bullshit in it. Which, you know, a lot of games, post games are like that.
And it's fine. Mature people
Yeah.
can admit when a game they like isn't perfect, and I like this game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad that, you know, while you do get all these status effectors and things during the quest, I'm glad that they saved these status effects for, you know, the things you don't need to beat in order to finish the game.
Yeah. It makes it harder to face when you're doing it, but like at the same time, it's like game is kinder in the base game because of this.
Yeah. And, like, I think that's where talents should go, is your out-of-the-way places that you don't need to clear. 'Cause not everyone wants to. Like, not everyone's interested. And for anyone who is, they're gonna seek it out.
Yeah.
Whether you just want more game at the end, or if you just want more challenge, I think it's a plenty fine place to put the harder stuff. Even if the harder stuff uses, you know, game mechanics that I think are bullshit.
Alright, well, that was my last try.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no live system, which is nice. It just,
Yeah.
I only have so much patience. So,
Yeah.
how long have we been streaming this?
What was the new Dragon Slayer mission? We've been streaming for an hour, 70 minutes.
Dragon's Lair is 100 rings. Let's try that.
Yeah. That's something you do in just any Sonic game.
Mm-hmm. So we've come a long way in our little journey through Sonic. All the way
Those bones had rings in them.
Oh, okay.
You jumped over the bones that were giving you rings. But yeah, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
You didn't need to get all of them, but just something over them seems, you know. Rocks? No rings. Well, here's a stage with rings in it.
There we go. We made it.
Okay, here you can, Soul Surge, I think. Yeah, and then you kick them.
Yeah, we've come a long way, we've done a lot here, and there's been a lot of talk throughout, oh god damn it, of like which games we're gonna play.
Yeah.
Which ones we're gonna have time to play even.
Yeah, because Frontiers is coming up. We've been playing through Sonic games on the road to Frontiers. You don't want to do this, I think, because the dragons will start to evaporate. Okay, I'm doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good. Oh man.
Yeah, I think you just want to attack them normally rather than trying to Soul Surge.
Alright.
Yeah, you were talking about games that we weren't sure if we'd have time for.
Like this game. We weren't sure. It wasn't a
the
sure
plan-
thing that we'd do it, but
Yeah, the storybook games were not a surefire go.
But we've done both of them now.
Yeah?
And we have until November 8th, I believe.
Yeah.
Till Frontiers comes out. And we only needed Fuck! Ah, man.
Yeah. And remember, stomping prevents you from getting the boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of time to beat Force,
Yeah.
which is something I like about it. Is it's a very sorry.
Yeah.
It's a very compact game. I beat it
Yeah,
in one day, and I had a great time doing it.
I think I took longer to beat it, but I also was replaying the first stage a lot. Because I could get clothing if I did that. So yeah, we definitely are not going to beat it in one stream.
Yeah. I think
We
maybe 2 or 3.
We could manage it in 2. I think I'd prefer to take a more comfy, cozy, slow ride of it myself, but
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
It won't take long, so.
Yeah.
Hello. Alright.
Yeah, that stage isn't too bad. It, if you want to get a high rank on it, it'll probably be a bit tricky, but
Yeah.
this baronet's pretty quick.
All this preamble to say. We've had some conversations, and we've come to a decision. No promises beyond this, but we have agreed to at least start Sonic Colors.
We also have a new stage. 100 Green Chains.
I don't know about that.
Some of them are tough. And definitely require practice to sometimes beat it all, sometimes get a good rank on. But yeah, just letting you know, if you can get a copy of this game without it being too expensive, if you like how it plays, there is a lot of game. It doesn't take that long to get to the final boss, but there's so much extra. Look at all these stages we haven't even touched.
Yeah.
And there's more.
Yeah.
We're not done. We haven't hit any of the stages that have springs in them.
Yeah, but Sonic Colors.
Yeah.
I don't hold that game in too high esteem. I owned it as a child, never beat it, because it felt wrong, and it signified, it's just the beginning of a really not great time that Forces thankfully put an end to.
Yeah.
Where things were very, like, detached and disaffected and ironic.
Colors is a game that I bought and have never beaten to this day. It was, I think, the last new Sonic game I bought for a while because I fell out of Sonic and, like, Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric looked so much and sounded so much like what I wanted from a Sonic game.
Yeah.
And
Oh, man.
then like, the way people talked about it was such that I never even tried it myself, which I regret now somewhat.
Because since the blow up of that game, it's come out that
Yeah, because I saw footage of it that people were just showing without context, which it turned out was footage that looked so bad and terrible because they had sequence broken the game and multiple events were trying to play simultaneously, not because they were playing the game as intended. And
So-
yeah, sir, it was really easy to sequence break it, but you don't have to. Everyone knows what sequence breaking does to a game. Come on.
So with that in mind, even as Sonic Boom it was a mistake that unfortunately happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was also Sonic Boom.
Yeah, those are Izuka's words, and
I stand by them.
yeah, me too. People who consider like sales and success to be like a measure of like how good a thing is, just look at that. Just look at Izuka saying that, and like if you're going to be like a weirdo about Sonic Forces, which was also a very successful thing, but got poor reception for no reason among fans, if you're gonna give Forces a hard time, you don't get to say Boom was this amazing thing and it's so sad that it's over. It was a bad thing. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
Colors, I don't care for that game much, but I haven't played it with Japanese dialogue on, and I do love Kanemaru Junichi and Hirohashi Ryo.
Yeah,
who
and
plays Sonic
they're
Tales.
they're both there a lot.
Yeah. But like, you know, and it's something I've never beaten, and it is definitely more substantial as a Sonic game than like your Generations, your Lost World. Like, yeah, Wisps get to be part of the games now. Zeddy's like kind of a phantom afterthought in Forces.
Yeah, like the Zeddy are now part of the cast, and they will show up and make no sense when they do.
Yeah, but like, I feel comfortable skipping Lost World, but Colors, I do want to at least start it and give it a try.
I mean, it's not. The thing is, with the way the Zeddy always get used now every time they show up in the games, it makes more sense if you don't play Lost World.
So, you know, there you go.
Because if Zavok shows up and is like, I'm here working with Eggman to terrorize Sonic, and you don't know who he is, you're like, sir?
But
If
like,
you play
if
the
you-
game, you're like, why? He enslaved you!
He
It
enslaved
was a
and
whole
tortured
thing.
you.
Also, you have the magical ability to control all of his robots. That's literally a plot point in the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, battle mode. I think we unlocked a new character in that. if you
Let's
wanna
look at our battle mode roster.
Yeah, because we don't have everyone yet.
You have Amy.
Yeah, Amy is a playable character. So yeah, we're missing the final two Knights of the Round Table, Galahad and Lamorak,
And then King Arthur.
and we're missing King Arthur, who I know plays differently because he's big.
Yeah.
He's like twice the size of everyone else.
Mhm.
I've never actually played this battle mode because I've never had anyone who wanted to play it with me.
I'm looking forward to playing it with y'all, as well as the Secret Rings party mode.
Yeah, one day when we're together and streaming together in the same room, we will come back and play this battle mode. At least, through all the different modes in it.
I think we'll have a great time with it.
Yeah, and we'll see about unlocking the rest of the cast when we do that too.
Yeah.
But if we go back to our gallery, because that's a nice spot to end. There's a lot we haven't gotten because there's like get high ranks and things. I don't know what that is. I don't know how you get that. You got most of Arthur's Legends, but you're missing the beginning. Yeah, it is just talking. The Arthur's Legends is just like the Arthur tales, basically.
Yeah.
We have some flags. What are those about?
Night of the Wind.
The Knight's Tale has been cleared. Oh, you did it.
The True King.
The Knight's Quest has been cleared.
Thank you for coming to the storybook. That feels so bittersweet now. Because it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you get character voice over leaving?
It didn't say.
It didn't?
Oh, no, it didn't. It gained 5 mastery stars in a particular mission. So just gain the mastery stars.
Yeah. Oh, there was...
Blacksmith 50 times.
That's probably for
Tails.
Blacksmith's voice.
Yeah.
Okay, but then the rest are probably all missions that are associated with specific characters.
Yeah. We got all the heraldry.
Yeah, but you only get 6 frames and 6 reliefs, and that's your heraldry. Heraldry, yeah. So the game is done,
And we're
We
we're
cleared it.
planning on playing
Yeah.
Sonic Colors Ultimate on PlayStation 5. Definitely want to
Yeah.
support these re-releases because I want more Sonic games to be accessible to people.
yeah, I want more Ultimate versions of things.
Fucking Shadow the Hedgehog Ultimate, baby.
I take it, like, the thing is, Sonic Colors Ultimate did not ultimately change a lot. It prettied up the graphics, it added in a little bit of character customization, and then like the racing Metal Sonic battles, which I guess we'll see how those work when we get to it. But like for the most part, it's just Sonic. Well, also, of course, they redid all the music, and it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the coolest parts. If they continue this format and do the same thing for another Sonic game, is you just get a full remix album, a full like
Yeah, which is excellent.
a full album with just rearrangements of all the music, and it's like, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna at least start Colors. I feel like we have enough time to beat it, and
We have
and
enough
beat,
time.
and beat Forces before Frontiers comes out.
yeah, we fully have enough time to beat Colors.
Yeah.
Whether or not we will beat Colors,
That's the question. That's the question.
different story, somewhat saying it's me, maybe will, maybe won't. No promises.
No promises. We'll do what we can, what we feel like. That we may just have our first stream where I'm just like, I'm not gonna keep playing this, which we haven't had so far. Because Sonic Heroes weren't sure if we were gonna beat, but we did.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a matter of like, will we get the Chaos Emeralds?
And we did, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Very organically too, it was nice.
Yeah, well, we were so worried, but it all turned out okay.
Yeah, but like, we never had to quit on a game. We may have to start with Colors. I may stick with it if I'm just not hearing the English cast, because
Yeah.
Kate Higgins is nice. Good for Kate Higgins, but like...
Yeah. And it's, the Ultimate is adapting the Wii version, which,
Which is the non-canonical version, because Mother Wisp isn't there.
Mother Wisp isn't in it, and Mother Wisp is canon, and in the DS version, if anyone's not aware, you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds,
Yeah.
and fight the corrupted Mother Wisp, who is the mother of all Wisps, as Supersonic, and purify her.
Oh, wow. You open her heart.
You open her heart, you do a Chaos on her,
Yeah.
and that all happened. Like, Mother Wisp appears she appeared in Team Sonic Racing on Planet Wisp, just
So
being
there
all
you go.
good after Sonic helped her. And, like, the DS version features a lot more characters, as they have side missions that they give to you. I played the DS version a little bit, I didn't get far, but, like, I got to the part where you find Omega, and he's trying to kill Orbot and Cubot.
I remember... That's so funny. Like,
Yeah. And Sonic's like, God, they're harmless, don't kill them. He's like, okay, but I need you to go fight those robots so I can collect combat data on you. Why do you need to collect combat data on me? Don't ask questions. And you go and do it, and then they Orbot and Cubot scuttle away while Omega's busy watching Sonic destroy robots and going, yes, kill.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Oh, man. But, yeah. I'm hoping we'll get the means to stream DS games.
That'd be cool. I will say, one thing I am understanding about, but sad about, is that in making Sonic Colors Ultimate, they didn't seek to incorporate any of the DS content.
Yeah.
I could understand, especially not getting, like, Mother Wisp, but, like, I would have really enjoyed it if they'd adapted the side missions that characters give you.
yeah.
Just put the missions, like, in the regular stages, just, because that's what they were, I believe, in the DS version. It was just extra missions and stages. It would have been a relatively low dev list. Still, it would have been work, and I understand why it didn't happen, but it's like, it's a bad feel for me to know that while Sonic Colors is being maintained, it's only one of the 2 versions, and there were notable differences between the 2, and like, none of what the DS version had that was exclusive is maintained in Ultimate.
Yeah.
And similarly, like, if they were to do Unleashed, they'd just do the HD version, and the Wii version, and its uniqueness would not be carried over either.
Yeah.
And like, most Sonic games don't have that worry. Most Sonic games didn't have 2
that's
drastically different versions.
Yeah.
It was just, I think, 3. It was Unleashed, it was Colors, and then Lost World had a 3DS version, which was also very different. Also featured Supersonic, where the console version didn't.
Maybe one day, just to discuss it once and for all, we might stream Lost World on Wii U. I don't know. I'm not making any promises about that, but there's stuff I want to talk about and use it as a discussion, conversation piece with.
I would be more excited to stream Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
Which I want to do when we're together.
Yeah, because it is a multiplayer game.
And I really want to play a multiplayer 3D Sonic game with y'all.
Yeah, and our options are limited.
So, yeah. Well, we've rambled for a while.
Yeah. Heraldry.
Heraldry. You've had this cool music this whole time, so don't
The
complain.
theme of Heraldry. Should we end on a different song in the gallery?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just to wrap it all up and not end on do 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 do.
Let's put Live Life on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We've finally beaten Black Knight. We are so close to Frontiers. We never thought we'd be at this point, but we are. We didn't have to skip any games, except with the possible exception of Sonic Colors later.
Yeah, but
And, we're gonna make it to Forces. We're gonna play Sonic Frontiers. I'm so happy we did this.
this has been a lovely experience. It's like looking through these Sonic games and remembering how they are, what they were like, and in some places remembering the things I love are flawed.
Yeah, and it's okay to admit. It's important to admit that because
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing's
we had a
perfect.
whole. I remember we had a whole big conversation during Side of the Hedgehog.
yeah, about the Black Arms.
Yeah, and just the problems inherent and how it's good to acknowledge these problems.
Yeah, and I'm sure we're going to have more opportunities to do that in the future. But for right now, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
We try to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays like today, Thursdays like hopefully the day after tomorrow. I think we'll be doing a Bit Silly Book Club.
Yeah, because tomorrow
Is issue
a
53.
new Sonic comic coming out.
Yeah, which
So-
I hear is tasty.
Yeah, I've heard good things. Just vague good things, because that's how I prefer it. Is vague.
We certainly
Yeah.
hope we enjoy the comic too, Rayo.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be reading that tomorrow, and then on Thursday on our regular stream day, unless something goes awry with life or my health, which happens occasionally, I'm disabled. I'm, a chronically ill kind of a person,
Yeah.
I think is the correct term. My
Yes.
brain doesn't work the best, so I don't always remember how the terms work or which ones apply to me.
But there you go. As I said, we try to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you haven't already, please feel free to follow our Twitch channel.
Yeah. You can get notified when we do go live, in case you don't follow our Twitter.
Yeah.
Which we
And
tweet about when
which
we
is
go
at
live.
BitSillyProd.
Yeah.
Short for Productions.
Yeah.
And if you're watching from our YouTube VOD channel, which is linked to in our Twitch profile, if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like or comment. Cluster reads the comments.
Also, in the description for all of our VODs, there's a link to our Twitch channel, in case you want to go from the YouTube over to the Twitch, so you can follow, so you can get notified when we go live on usually Tuesdays and Thursdays.
It's all not neat and tidy there.
We have all the links in the right places to take you to the things, so you can follow us on all the things.
So do it. I'm Felicia Rondo. That's Cluster over there.
Hi,
See y'all around. Bye-bye.
and live life.
Yeah.